Look Up TV movement now.
From the ticket to your next meal, to your ticket to the next holiday, it's an easy way to ask for a boost when you're low. And keeping track of everything on the go. The future of money is simple, and it's here. Download the new M-Pesa app today.
Building back better for peace and prosperity is this year's theme as the United Nations celebrates its 76th anniversary. This is Trending News. My name is Brian Amwai. Now first, the highlights.
The news headlines in association with
Abby, your 24/7 digital personal banker. Another digital innovation that gets things done. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA.
Trending today, traversing Mount Kenya.
Tukabaki na mtu hapo tulikuwa tunaona sasa.
Deputy President William Ruto takes the Hustler campaigns in Kiambu County after a 2-day tour in the western region. A deadly death, shopkeeper hacks friend to death following a 400 shilling debt. Also trending today, a day of the United Nations. Today, the 24th of October, the world marks the United Nations anniversary. This year's theme being Building Back Better for Peace and Prosperity.
Now remember, you can get in touch with us on our social media handles at Amwai Brian on Twitter at LookUpTV. The hashtag is Trending News. Send us your feedback. Tell us where you're watching us from and what you think about the stories that we are running in this bulletin today. Let's start with some politics. Now, Deputy President William Ruto is today visiting Kiambu County for his Hustler campaigns. The Deputy President attended a church service in Gashie, then after addressed small-scale businesses and wananchi at Gashie Market, Kiambu County.
Tuko na miradi mingi katika kaunti hii ambayo inaendelea. Tuko na miradi ya maji, tuko na miradi ya stima, tuko na miradi ya barabara, tuko na miradi yale mengine yote ya ujenzi wa mashule, technical training college. Ningependa tu kusema kwa sababu leo tuko hapa Kiambaa, vile tuliwaahidi hii bypass ambayo kidogo ili tubidi tufanye compensation mahali tofauti ndio ipite kutoka kule junction ama interchange pale on James Kishuru Road kuja Wangige, kutoka Wangige Karura hapa kwenda Ndenderu mpaka Ruaka. Hiyo barabara naamini ya kwamba mmeona karibu imebaki kidogo tuikamilishe. And it was our commitment when we came into office in 2013 that we would do that road so that we can open up this region, kwa sababu watu wengi wa hapa wanafanya kazi Nairobi, wanafanya biashara Nairobi, and it is good for us to have an easy access to the city of Nairobi. Najua vile vile mulituuliza hii barabara ya kutoka hapa Karura kuja hapa Kihara, hii ya Gashie kwenda mpaka Gasharage kule chini. Tayari huyu mungwana kwa kazi yake ambaye mmempatia amekuja kutuambia ya kwamba ikifika pale Gasharage anataka iende mpaka ivike pale inaitwa Kashfat, hiyo maloops ya Kashfat pale, tuhakikisha kwamba imeingia kutoka Nduota kwenda Gathanga mpaka Kiambea. Hiyo barabara pia we have made it part of this ambayo itaanza hivi karibuni. Tumesema vile vile kutoka Banana hizo loops mpaka pale kwa police station ya Karuri tutaweka vile vile lami kwa hizo loops. Tumesema vile vile pale Mushadha mpaka Kayaba vile vile tutaweka barabara hiyo lami, ili tuhakikisha kwamba sehemu hii yote ya Kiambaa imetengenezewa barabara nzuri wakati tunajenga the whole road network ya Kiambu County. In fact, katika hii county ya Kiambu we have built almost 400 kilometers of new tarmac in this county, and it's because of our commitment ya kwamba Kenya hii tunataka sehemu zote tutembee tukiwa pamoja. Mimi nataka nimalizie kwa kusema hivi, kwa sababu yale mambo mengine yote tutaenda kusema kule nje. Hapa Mlimani imekuwa ni matatizo makubwa sana kwa candidates wengi. Watu wanasumbuliwa sana na vile ya kupanda mlimani. Wengine wanatumia mbinu zote. Lakini mimi niko na bahati, rafiki yangu Uhuru Kenyatta aliniambia mapema vile ya kupanda hii mlima. Akaniambia ukitaka hawa watu wa mlima ukae na wao vizuri, shughulika na mambo ya maendeleo yao. Wapangie mambo ya barabara, tumepanga. Wapangie mambo ya maji, tumepanga. Wapangie mambo ya masomo ya watoto wao, tumepanga. Na hata makanisani kwao utembee kila kona. Na hiyo nimefanya.
A lobby group comprising a youth group dubbed Strugglers Movement that brings together youth from the ODM, Jubilee, PNU, among other political parties, have called on the youth
Struggle ni real.
This movement stems for the need for Kenyans to be heard and shape the decision-making processes at the community, county and national level. We are here to demonstrate that participation and inclusion of the critical masses can drive social, economic and political change.
It's our objective, one, to end the struggle by freeing Kenyans from the politics of deceit and invite them into the politics of hard work, peaceful coexistence, good governance and sustainable development.
Strugglers Movement, struggle ni real. Strugglers Movement, struggle ni real.
Our strategy is very simple. Our strategy is to ensure that in 2022 we have the real struggler who will ensure that we end corruption. We have the real struggler who will ensure that we end negative ethnicity. We have the real struggler who will ensure that we strengthen devolution by adopting the ward as the primary unit of accelerated development, because majority of the strugglers are at the villages, are at the wards.
We are not interested in political parties. This is a movement for young people. And the R you're seeing, we are not supporting anyone. The R means real. Kama hujaona hiyo real, sisi tunasema struggle ni real.
Tuna struggle na unity yetu kweli.
Struggle ni real.
Tuna struggle na mambo ya education kweli.
Struggle ni real.
Tuna struggle na mambo ya healthcare kweli.
Struggle ni real.
Kwa hivyo Kenya ni a struggling nation.
Now, away from that, in Sabayan location in Bomet County, residents were left in shock after a shopkeeper hacked his friend to death over 400 Kenya shillings debt. The DCI report indicates that the incident followed an argument over the 400 shilling debt in which the deceased identified as Festus Keter or the shopkeeper. And as Shadrach Kareria reports, after being stabbed on the right side of the chest, Keter was left for dead outside the shop.
Reports from the Director of Criminal Investigation DCI indicate that the shop owner Mr. Evans Mutai and Festus Keter were involved in an argument after the shopkeeper sought to have his debt repaid. However, Mr. Festus Keter angered the shopkeeper, who responded by stabbing his friend on the right side of the chest. Reports further indicate that the shopkeeper continued with his business and is stabbed by the incidents. The deceased body was found lying outside the shopkeeper's premises by a concerned villager who informed the police at Chesoin Police Station. George Kinoti says that detective from Chesoin Police Station rushed to the scene and carried out a preliminary investigation, upon which the suspect was arrested. The body of the deceased was taken to Longisa Hospital mortuary pending post-mortem. The suspect will be arraigned in court tomorrow to answer murder charges. The detective also says the blood-stained knife that will be used as an exhibit. Fatal disagreements have become common according to police reports. Last month, a 24-year-old man was arrested for the murder of his friend Kenneth Bundi over 20 shillings debt. Fred Mugambi is alleged to have assaulted the deceased at Kamba Market in Meru County. Witness said that the suspect had an associate identified as Murangiri Maore, who fled the scene immediately after the incidents. According to the witness, the two had confronted the deceased over 20 shillings advanced to him earlier to buy a glass of local brew, but when he could not pay the money back, they decided on him with blows and kicks, leaving him unconscious, where he was announced dead on arrival to Nyambene Level 4 Hospital. Shadrack Kareria, Look Up TV, Nairobi.
Now all the way to Nyanda region, elders from all clans in the larger Kano community have unanimously declared their support for the Kisumu Governor Anyang' Nyong'o to serve another term in order to complete ongoing development projects, including developing towns to help trigger development across the county.
Kisumu County Governor Professor Nyong'o's bid for re-election has received major support as members of the Kano Luo Council of Elders have offered support for his re-election. The elders convened at their Vice Chairman Miruka Masero's home in Nyang'oma Ward to give their blessings to Professor Nyong'o and provide political direction to the people of Kano. 8 members of the County Assembly from Nyando, Moroni, and Kisumu West sub-counties joined Governor Nyong'o at the meeting where they deliberated on development programs and the ongoing voter registration in the county. The residents promised to fully support the governor to retain his seat in the August 2022 general election and further extended their support to the ODM leader Raila Odinga in his presidential quest. According to the MCAs and the elders who are present, Professor Nyong'o has accomplished so much during his first term, warranting him another 5-year term. He has delivered 90% promises that he made in his manifesto in 2017. An elder by the name Nyanganga Awondo said they sat down as elders from larger Kano community and analyzed the political leadership in Kisumu County and concluded Professor Nyong'o is the best candidate. They requested the governor to help construct a shrine at the site where the legendary Luo warrior Luanda Magere from Kano was killed, and the governor has promised to have the shrine constructed as requested by the elders and also improve some of the roads in the area which were in poor state. Celine Nyangere, Look Up TV, Nairobi.
Now, Mombasa Governor Ali Hassan Joho has rallied residents of Mombasa to back ODM leader Raila Odinga for president come 2022. Now, speaking while visiting families in Misifuni Informal Settlement Scheme in Jomvu Sub-County while handing them land titles, Joho said the chances of Raila taking power come 2022 are high and that residents of Mombasa who should not abandon him at this time, having stood with him in every election.
If there is a time katika roho yetu tumeamini kwamba baba safari hii yuatoboa sasa, halafu nyinyi mwatiwa moto mumwache sahi. Yani mtu haja awatie hisia kali ati mumwache baba sahi ambaye tuenda kutoboa. Na mimi nataka baba atoboe. Unajua kwa sababu gani? Nataka baba atoboe 2022 ili 2027 aniwachie. Yule mwingine akienda hatuioni tena. Lakini baba akiingia namna hii, mimi niko nyuma hapa na mtime, asafishe njia, aweke mipango, arekebishe, afungue, aweke namna hii, ikifika 2027 mimi ndio huyo ndani ya ikulu, my friend. Jamani, mimi nawaambia kila siku niangalieni vizuri. Kwa uwezo wa Mungu nitakuwa rais tu wa nchi hii. Niangalieni vizuri.
Now, we take a short break here on Look Up TV Trending News. We'll be back with more news, including that story about the United Nations marking its 76th anniversary today. Don't go too far.
Want to grow your business? Broadcast your sermon, share birthday wishes, make funeral announcements, produce adverts and documentaries? Then book and advertise with us today by calling us on +254 700 893 542
700 893 542
or email us on sales@luke-up.tv.
The future of money is simple, like unlocking possibilities with a smile and having the world in the palm of your hand. It's the ability to touch many lives at the same time and turn your dreams into reality. It's forgetting and still remembering. Simple is having everything that you love in one place. From the ticket to your next meal, to your ticket to the next holiday. It's an easy way to ask for a boost when you're low. And keeping track of everything on the go. The future of money is simple, and it's here. Download the new M-Pesa app today.
Please make those payments and take dinner out the freezer. Enjoy your day off.
Hey.
How was your day?
Great.
Did you pay the bills?
Abby did it.
And the plumber?
Abby did it.
Send money to your mom?
Abby did it.
Who's Abby?
Bank on WhatsApp with Abby, your 24/7 digital personal banker. Another digital innovation that gets things done. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA.
Did you take dinner out the freezer?
This November, a gathering of music ministers from all over East Africa. It's Kenya Music Ministers Conference with Mavo Jokes. Theme, the music, the minister, the mandate. Date, Saturday, November 6, 2021. Time, morning session 9 a.m., evening session 5 p.m. Venue, Tabernacle of Grace City of Hope at City Square House behind Kenya Cinema, Nairobi, Kenya. Also ministering, Jackie Kelvin, Rosemary Njage, Size 8 Reborn, Anthony Musembi, Messalina, Promise Prince, Agusan Sunday, Irene Seeger, and many more.
Hi there, music is beyond the melody, the rhythm, and even the lyrics. Music is spiritual. The gospel in this end time will only travel to the ends of the earth, except on the wings of music. My name is Mavo Jokes. I'm an international music minister, an author, and also a teacher of the word. Do not want to miss this meeting for anything wherever you are. I'll see you in Kenya. God bless you.
This conference will also be aired live on YouTube at Marvel Jokes TV. Do subscribe and connect live.
Dear.
Are you looking to turn your passion to purpose? Vera Beauty and Fashion College now brings you online classes at the comfort of your home. We are a TVET-approved institution with over 20 years experience in training competency-based courses in fashion design and creative arts, cosmetology, hairdressing, beauty therapy, interior design in soft furnishings, event decoration and flower arrangement, hospitality and catering, and training of trainers. To enroll, call us today on 0704 577 577 or visit our website at www.verabeautycollege.com. Vera Beauty and Fashion College, a center of excellence.
Help me identify a beautiful womb. I never came across one till I got to Vera.
Now, it is common for kids to find reading challenging at one point or another.
But if learning to read is an ongoing struggle
that leaves a child falling behind his peers, it is possible that he or she has a learning disorder known as dyslexia.
People with dyslexia have a hard time decoding new words that they can then sound out.
It is estimated that 1 in 5 kids has dyslexia, and 80 to 90% of kids with learning disorders have it.
Although difficulty in reading is a hallmark of dyslexia in children,
adults with dyslexia often have emotional, mental, and work difficulties.
People with dyslexia do not, however, have a problem with vocabulary or speaking.
On 20th October, the UAP All Mutual Tower will go red for dyslexia. Where will you be watching us from?
My name is Eugene Anangwe, and I endorse this message. Let's go red for dyslexia.
Like, follow, subscribe, click the notification button. Join the Look Up TV movement now.
Now, thank you so much for staying with us here on Look Up TV Trending News. Let's get you up to date with news-making headlines today. Now, the Kipsigis Girls High School in Kericho has been closed down indefinitely, hours after 1,200 students went on strike, trooping into the streets of Kericho at around 4 a.m. in protest against the transfer of the school principal. Now, the school principal, Juliana Kirui, was transferred to the Moi Girls High School and replaced with Christine Chumba, who was previously at the Moi Girls High School. Now, the picketing students say the new principal has introduced new programs that they do not agree with, as well as a slew of administrative issues they want addressed. Now, away from that, Kenya has been experiencing cases of gender-based violence during the COVID-19 pandemic, and the government's response to these cases has been too minimal and sometimes too late. Recently, there has been at least 3 cases that have been associated with gender-based violence.
Like many countries around the world, Kenya has been experiencing increased cases and reports of gender-based violence, either physical or sexual. Last week, Kenyan Tertius Ndichu and his twin brother Paul Ndichu were accused of assaulting a woman and vandalizing the side mirror of a vehicle, but the brothers distanced themselves from the allegations, claiming the allegations did not account of the events that took place during that time. And as of now, the DPP handling their case is said to have sent the file bearing their case to the police, directing them to cover at least 10 key issues before charges can be preferred on the suspects. Yesterday, Kenyan non-athlete Agnes Tirop was buried, and his death was as a result of gender-based violence. Athletes, coaches and residents from Eldoret town brought the Uasin Gishu capital in Rift Valley to a standstill on Friday, holding a giant banner written "End Gender-Based Violence," with Tirop's image as a way to inform the public to be aware of gender-based violence. The country is now committed to end gender-based violence, as the government has implemented the GBV laws and policies by adopting a GBV indicator in government performance contracting framework to track duty bearers' accountability on enforcement and implementation of GBV laws and policies by 2022. The citizens have also been carrying out campaigns to end gender-based violence. Celine Nyangere, Look Up TV, Nairobi.
Thank you, Celine, for that report. Now, today, the 24th of October 2021, the world marks the 76th United Nations anniversary. Now, this year's theme is building back Better for Peace and Prosperity. The concert was held at the United Nations headquarters in New York. Now, this year's UN Day is the second one to be celebrated in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. And as Shaldra Kareria reports, the anniversary also comes at a time when the world is facing serious climate changes.
Building back better for peace and prosperity, being this year's 76th UN Day theme, matches with the current situation in the world when all member states are struggling to get better from COVID-19 pandemic. In a concert held at UN headquarters in New York, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres asked the member states to exercise action and solidarity as that would help to mitigate challenges facing the world. He also gave a credit to music artists, saying that the music has played a big part in helping people recover from the pandemic. The president of the 76th General Assembly, Abdullah Rashid, said there is need for the member states to celebrate the achievements made by the UN. Among the challenges facing the UN is the COVID-19 pandemic and dangerous climate changes. Shadra Kareria, Look Up TV, Nairobi.
That story by Shadra Kareria brings us to the end of our bulletin today, but let me just take some of your feedback here. Celine says Kisumu is really developing in the hands of Governor Nyong'o following the report that we read earlier about him being endorsed by the elders from that region to run again for the Kisumu gubernatorial seat. Hebrews Wallan says he's watching. Thank you so much for watching, Hebrews. I'll take you through some of the trending topics today, and I'll start with this one: Manchester United versus Liverpool. That is a game that will be playing today at around 6 o'clock today. Also, Junet Mohammed is trending. This follows the remarks that he made while they were in Nyanza region with ODM leader Raila Odinga. Oscar Sudi also following the remarks that he made yesterday while attending the funeral of the late athlete Agnes Tirop in Elgeyo Marakwet County. Yes, I think I'll take that. Also, Burale is trending. I think I'm going to take this last one. Robert Burale is trending. Robert Burale is trending because he has organized a singles night and he's charging 12,000 per person. Somebody says, kama uko single na unaweza afford kulipa Burale 12k, you deserve to be single forever. Somebody else say, people are paying 12k for Burale, who claims to be very single, to tell them how they can beat being single and find a soulmate. Not even a pastor nganga can save such souls. 12k, sibasi ununue tu mtu naye. That does it for us here on Trending News. It has been a pleasure bringing you this bulletin today. My name is Brian Amwai. And on behalf of everybody, my director, Paul, the graphics team, and all the reporters that have made this bulletin a success, and the technical team, I want to thank you, the viewer, for watching. And let's do this again next time. Have yourselves a lovely evening.
We value your feedback and welcome your complaints about our programming and operations. Feel free to get in touch with us through 0700 893 542 or send us an email to views@look-up.tv. We can't wait to hear from you. Want to grow your business? Broadcast your sermon, share birthday wishes, make funeral announcements, produce adverts and documentaries? Then book and advertise with us today by calling us on +254 700 893 542.
700 893 542.
Or email us on sales@look-up.tv.
The future of money is simple.